Hi YouTube, it's Narissa. Sorry it's been a bit. Been crazy busy around the house with turn my music down a little bit. With grandkids and undecorating and redecorating, and oh my gosh, it's been crazy. So I'll get back on it. Okay. So I had a gentleman ask about the magical stones section. So I'm going to do a small clip on magical stones. I'll also be doing my goddess later on this week, hopefully. My goddess study. I'm trying to get it done. I have been, it's been crazy. I haven't been able to keep up with myself. So I'm going to do a little bit on my magical stones. And I'm going to do something kind of, you know, when I first started my stone collecting, I just kept buying all these different stones. And, I mean, it was crazy because I love stones so much that I resonate with them in a sense. I really like stones. But I kept getting stones that were too aggressive for a new person, a new witch. And there are certain stones out there that every witch should have in their bag or wherever you want to keep your stones. So I've come up with, you know, like the stones to really look out for at first, the ones that you can use and they're easy to use and something that you can put in with your magic that would, you know, there's 13 stones. Okay, I'm gonna do 6 of them today. So we'll get kind of an idea on them. I want this to be easy for you because stones can be confusing. Yes, they are rocks, gems, whatever, but there's a lot to and how to use them. Whether you use them on your altar, whether you use them on yourself, like in a necklace form or a bracelet or a ring, or adorned on your wand, or you know, any way that you use these stones, or to put in a spell, a jar. There's so many ways to use these. As a matter of fact, I've used one so much that when I was thinking of which stones I was gonna tell you first, I have ran out of one specific stone. I'm gonna have to go, well, I got one left, so I need to go buy more of this stone. It's the first one we're gonna talk about. So we're gonna talk about Aventurine. It's a green stone. Excuse my nails. If you can kind of, it's green. It has a little bit of see-through areas, and sometimes you can see like a silver fleck in it. You can see the little silver flecks in it. Okay, that's Aventurine. Sorry I don't have a bigger one. I've used them up. This is my only one left. I'm going to have to get some more. Aventurine is good for gambling, money, luck. Anything that has to do with, you know, getting something that you want. Abundance. Okay. Its element is air. It's projective. It also increases the perception, you know, maybe learning, and it also helps with creativity. So use it with that. It's the all-around luck stone. It's just a good stone for luck, gambling. Poke one in your pocket when you go gamble. To use it in a spell, abundance. money spells, help me pay my bills spells, you know, put it on your altar or put it in a little sachet, or if you want to help somebody else become abundant, you know, by putting them, you know, putting it in a special sachet for them or whatever, and enhancing it by using herbs or whatever. Okay. The next one we're going to use is, of course, my favorite stone. I have a video on it. It's Amethyst. Okay. Amethyst is a crystal. Okay. And it comes in like a geode form. You can find them tumbled. The stone is one of the most popular stones used. It's for overcoming addictions. It's for happiness. It's for healing. It is of the water element. It's receptive. It helps calm your fears. It helps raise hope, and it helps emotional storms. That's why it's used for addiction. It's also a very good healing stone. It can be used for protection against things that might be emotional. Say you're in a relationship that somebody's very cruel, mean, talking. Yeah, amethyst is good for that. I always have amethyst on me some way, shape, or form. But yeah, okay, so we're going to take a little bit of quartz crystal. Every witch should have quartz crystal. And the thing is when you start learning about the stones, you're going to find out that there are so many different types of quartz. Of course, you all know my big one, my big crystal. Okay, and then here's a small one. You can see the stone is used in so many things. It's for protection, healing, power. It's both fire and water. It's both receptive and projective. You can use it for meditation. Put one in each hand. Projective, receptive, and meditate with it. It's also known for scrying. Been called the witch's mirror. It's also good for cleansing your other stones. It empowers things. If any stone is a battery, this is your battery. So this helps make the other stones got more oomph. That gives them more power. It helps them radiate bigger and harder. Oh my gosh. Yes, my nails are horrible. Anyhow, so if you're going to do anything, always have a quartz somewhere in the mix. So if you're using for this or this or this, you want to have a quartz with it. Simply because it's the battery. Okay? And it can be used in all sorts of manners. It can be used on an altar. It can be used as your empowerment at the end of your wand. It can be worn around your neck to keep you empowered. It helps cleanse and clear all those negativities and stuff like that, and helps empower you. So remember to always have a quartz in your crystals. Okay. Next we're going to do bloodstone. Okay. Bloodstone. This one is a really dark one. I don't know if you'll be able to see any of the red flecks in it or not, because when I got it, I loved it because it was really dark and it just had teeny tiny little red flecks. I'm not seeing any in there. There's a few, but it's just so dark that you can't see it. So I pulled out one of my lighter ones. Okay. See the red right there? Kind of like a little red fleck in it. They're like little red blood drops. They look like blood drops. That's why they call it bloodstone. But it's usually a green. And the thing that's really cool about this is actually a green chalcedony Okay, that's a whole nother type of stone. You've got jaspers, you've got agates, chalcedonies. So this is in the chalcedony family. This is in the quartz family. So they all have a different family type situation. So the bloodstone is for victory, courage, legal matters, strength, power, and visibility. It is fire, it is projective, and you want to carry it to overcome enemies, break bonds, lengthen spell times. Okay. It's in history, it was engraved with a bat and worn on the magical person, and that's what helped with to empower their spells and working. It is the witches. It's one of the witches' stones. Okay, so another good one to always have in your collection is a bloodstone. Bloodstone, and it's green with red flecks. And yes, some of them you will see a little bit of white in them. It just kind of depends, but you know, normally it's dark green with the red dots that look like blood splatter. The stone can be used in magical workings if you wish to help with legal matters, tickets, so forth. Victory to win. It helps empower. So power to strengthen a spell, to go along that way. So it also, you can use it to lengthen. Say you're doing a spell that you want it to last a little bit longer than the average working. You want to put a bloodstone in it. That'll help that. Okay. The next one we're going to do is Tiger's Eye. Now, Tiger's Eye does come in different colors. The traditional Tiger's Eye is kind of like a golden brown. Can you try to get the light to shine on it? Let's flip it this way. See? Okay, and then it's kind of a tanny brown color. See, kind of cold. This is your Tiger's Eye. It also comes in red. Okay. And don't get it confused with cat's eye. There is also a blue Tiger's Eye. Okay. Tiger's Eye is good for money, protection, divination, and courage. It's fire, and it's projective. This can delve into your past lives, and it can create courage and confidence. I have to write everything down because words get mixed up sometimes for me. Sometimes I just wonder if my brain has taken a break. But it's also good for protection. It mainly strength. I would use it for any type of strength things. Athletic, if somebody's an athlete and they want to strengthen their abilities and stuff like that. So I like to use it for strength. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is Onyx. All right. Onyx is black. It is really black. Dark, dark, deep. And it's a real heavy stone. You cannot see through it. You cannot see through it. There occasionally will be white flecks, sometimes little white lines from where it has a different type of crystalline that grows through it sometimes, but it's normally just black. It's the dark black stone. This is your protection. This is your defensive magic. This is your it helps you. It's protection and it's defense. Okay. Put this with crystal quartz, and it is very, very protective against psychic attack, hexes, anything that's coming at you. You can also, we're going to get a little dark here, you can also use this for breaking up somebody's friendship, marriage, relationships. It can be used for that. But mind you, if you use it for that, rid yourself of that stone. Don't keep it. You only want to keep it if it's for protection, defense. Okay. The next one we're going to do is rose quartz. And rose quartz is the same as a crystal. It's got the same, it's a crystal. Okay, so I've got this raw piece. And then I have a tumbled one. See? Tumbled. And it's pink. Let's put black behind it. The difference, it's pink. It's used for love, the heart, happiness. It promotes peace, fidelity, and it helps establish relationships. So that's your love stone. And you get pink is love, red is lust. So the redder a stone is, it's more for lust. But that's the 6 stones that I'm going to talk to you today about. I've gone in 16 minutes here. So I will get some more together. We'll do the next, I was doing 13, so the next 7. I'll make up a video for it. And remember, take care of your stones. Cleanse them by the full moon. And as I go through this, I will inform you which ones not to cleanse with salt water. There are stones out there that you do not want to put in salt water or any type of water. You just want to moon cleanse them or earth cleanse them. So, because they're either too porous or, you know, I'll put warnings in with it, whichever one needs to be protected. Okay. Where was it? Yeah. So bright blessings. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions on stones, comment below. I will be getting that goddess study out sometime this week. There was a lady that was asking about Neptune and Poseidon. I'm going to get something out on Neptune and Poseidon. So stay tuned. Yule's around the corner. Blessed Yule.